Hey guys, it's me, Jasmine, back again. Welcome to Mighty Mayhem. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Today's segment is going to be on how I kept my peace during pregnancy. Medically, I took two measures. My doctor suggested that I take progesterone injections. Now, this is something that she told me earlier on in my pregnancy when she told me that I was high risk and that progesterone injections would help prevent preterm labor. So progesterone is a hormone that we already produce, but it's something that I wasn't producing enough of, so I needed a little extra. Progesterone injections are given weekly at the 16-week mark, and I was very hesitant because, for one, I don't like shots. I don't like those big old needles, and they always told me that the injection could be a little painful, and all the side effects, I had them. Pain, swelling, itching at injection site. And weekly at 16 weeks, all the way until 38 weeks, my butt was always itching. And they switched cheeks every week. So I would go in the doctor's office like, right cheek or left cheek? Which cheek we on? But like I said, I was very hesitant. For one, I didn't want nothing the doctors had to offer because I was still mad from my last pregnancy, and I felt like they didn't do everything they could have to save my baby. But that's then, and now we're here today to save the new baby, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So progesterone injection starting at 16 weeks. Did I start at 16 weeks? No, because like I said, I was hesitant. I was scared. Needles, injections, they always trying to inject you with something. I don't know what this is. So the doctor said, go home and read about it. Maybe that's something that I shouldn't have did because that really scared me. I looked up pros and cons of progesterone injections, and yeah, that didn't really help. So if that's something that you want to do, I'm glad that I did take the progesterone injections. I started late. I started at 19 weeks, and I was also scared that me starting late would be harmful to the baby or whatever, or it wasn't going to be as accurate. But I felt like better late than never. I need to do what I have to do to ensure that my baby gets here safely. Also, medically, I also had to do NST testing. NSTs are non-stress tests. They call it that because it's not stressful to baby. You, mom, you just have to relax. They start that at about 28 weeks, and you have to do it for 10 weeks, and they stop at the 38-week mark because they just need to monitor baby's heart rate and movement and everything like that. And this was very helpful to me because not only was I doing the injections to make sure that the baby didn't come preterm, I also got to see him weekly for 10 weeks prior to me even delivering. Every week on the monitor, hearing his little heart rate, seeing his little face, seeing where he was positioned at. And it just brought me so much peace. So every week I got to go home and like, babe, the baby was kicking a whole lot. I drank some water and he was just moving around. The nurse said he was in there building houses. Like, he was a busybody, and he is now too. Emotions were a big factor in this pregnancy because I went on an emotional roller coaster after the loss of my son. So I needed to de-stress my whole life at this point. Once I found out that I was pregnant, it was like, all right, I already lost my son. I'm scared. I don't want to lose another baby. Do what you got to do, Jazz. So I had to do some eliminating, but really I didn't have to eliminate many people out of my life because they eliminated themselves. I didn't see a lot of people after I lost my son. I didn't hear from a lot of people. So I kept my pregnancy a secret for a long time because how devastating is it to not only lose a baby, but you know how, us new moms, we, soon as we get the little ultrasound, we post it on the internet and everybody's like, congratulations. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to go through this no more. So I'm not doing that. Only people who see me on a day-to-day basis need to know that I'm pregnant and I'm having a baby. And that's going to be that. So I did some eliminating, and some people eliminated themselves. And that was one thing that no longer was stressing me out. I didn't need those people in my life. They are good for you. Get them out. Also, work was very stressful in my first pregnancy. I was a preschool teacher. The kids weren't stressful. It was just the people that I was working with. And I felt like they just didn't have my best interests when it came to my health. So I went out on stress leave. And I had to weekly do a lot of meditation and yoga and stuff like this. And this is what stuff that was suggested by the doctor, because clearly I really needed it, because I was really, really stressed out the first time because I lost my home. I was going back and forth from LA to Palmdale, trying to figure out where we were going to live in 60 days while being pregnant. So that's a lot. And all in that process of me doing that, me being pregnant and going back and forth, that's stressful. That's not something that I should have been doing, but it's something that I took on because I wasn't working and my husband was working. So I was like, I'm just only driving back and forth, so it shouldn't be a lot. But the pressure of knowing that you only have 60 days to move and you're 7-8 months pregnant, yeah, I should have been sitting down somewhere. And I shouldn't have been doing that, but that's already over with. So I thought we were going to be moving to Palmdale. That didn't happen. So we had to move with my husband's parents. That was really hard because I've been living on my own since I was 18, and living with somebody's parents. If I didn't want to live with my own parents, I really didn't want to live with somebody else's parents. But I'm very grateful that we have his parents to that, and they took us in and they were there for us in our time of need. A lot of meditation. Anytime I felt like my mind was getting cloudy or I thought bad thoughts, it was time to meditate. It was time to just have clear thoughts, think peaceful thoughts. I didn't need no negativity in my life. I felt like anything that I thought negative, it just had a direct energy to my baby, and he could feel everything. And it was like, no way, I'm not doing it. Yoga, I needed it. For one, yoga helps with stretching all your mommy parts, hips, butt, all of that. And it helped with pregnancy. And it was something that me and my husband did together. So not only did the doctor say that I needed to kind of keep it easy in the sex department, and I was scared anyways, and he probably was scared too. So we didn't have sex the whole pregnancy. So we did a lot of things like yoga, the meditation. We showered together, and massages. Oh, let me tell you, pay for a massage, never again. I'm not wasting my money. My husband is the best. So he vowed that, as soon as I told him I was pregnant, he vowed that he would give me a massage every night until I delivered the baby. And I'm like, every night I'm like, babe, all of this is gonna stop when he comes. Like, man, like, I miss him now. Like, I wish he just put a little lotion on my back. Like, I don't get it no more. Asir get all the lotion on him. But it's cool. If you have ever been in a situation where you had a rough pregnancy, lost a child, just stressed out, anything, I hope that this video helped you. And if it didn't and you just like watching the video, make sure you like it. Make sure you comment if there's something that you want to hear me talk about or ask the question, because I'm on here to share my journey, and I'm willing to talk about whatever it is that I went through, because us as women, Black women, we don't talk about a lot of stuff. We keep it in, and it's like, I want to be like, I want to say something and somebody say, you know what, I went through that too, and we talk about it. And this is the platform. If this is where I have to start, this is where I have to start. So make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment below if it's something you want me to hear me talk about. Just comment it. Make sure you ring the bell so you're notified the next time I make a video. Thank you.